Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Diana and I am excited to see you here today. And in today's video, we will try to find out what new and exciting opportunities are out there waiting for you to notice them and take action on them. So I truly hope that this video will be insightful for you if you currently feel a little stuck in your life. But also it could benefit you if you want to invite something new and interesting in your life, just to freshen things up a little bit. So I guess you already know what to do. Here you have 5 piles of tarot cards, and your job is to pick one pile, which is your pile, which resonates the most with you at the time being. So in order to do that, take some time, ground yourself, relax, calm down, make sure you connect with your energy and your inner space. And then once you feel ready, go ahead and pick one of the 5 piles. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you can check the timestamps down in the description box to get straight to your message. Okay, so I hope you will like your message, and I'll talk to you soon in my next video. Take care and bye-bye. Hi and welcome back, group number 1. So this is your message if you picked the first pile of cards, and let us try to find out what new and exciting opportunities are there for you. And what I want to go to first is this star card. The star in tarot is usually about wish fulfillment, about hopes and your heart's desires, and there is this beautiful feeling that comes with a star that your dreams can actually come true, because that is something that you feel so profoundly at the depths of your being, even though you may not yet see how that could be possible, how that manifestation could take place in real life. You nevertheless feel that something is coming for you, and you feel so hopeful and so full of faith, and you have this firm belief in your dreams and your hopes and your wishes, and basically that is how you attract that good energy, because you resonate along with it. So you sort of become a magnet to it. And since you already have the star card, I guess that you already know deep down, either you are aware of that or not, what is it? What is that new and exciting thing that you would really, really love to see in your life? And definitely the cards here encourages you to have belief in that, to have faith in that, and don't doubt yourself, and know that whatever you feel deep down is true for you, and you should definitely go for it, because you can see this girl and she's reaching for the star. She wants to grab it, and that is something that you must do. You cannot just sit around and wait that this opportunity will simply fall in your lap. It is not going to happen in that way if you don't do anything on your part to facilitate that. So you need to reach out, you need to do some things, and if you listen to your heart and if you tune into that wish of yours, you will also know what to do exactly, what steps to take to get yourself closer to what you desire. And you should definitely feel confident about your ability to manifest this new opportunity, because here you have the 6 of Wands, and this is a card of victory. And whenever we feel victorious, we also feel this magnificent sense of confidence, right? So we know that we did it. We were strong enough and able enough, persistent enough, whatever qualities that required from us, but we got our victory. And again, together with the star card, it is really speaking about having faith in your ability to achieve whatever you want to achieve, or even to attract that opportunity that you are looking for. and you believe in yourself. You believe in your own ability to change your life, to bring that change, that opportunity into your life. And as I said already, don't just wait around for things to happen for you. Put yourself out there, take action, listen to your heart, and it will indeed start to unfold. But you also have the Moon card here, and what is interesting about this particular card is that there is this woman, and again she has placed her hand on her heart, and that again reminds me of what I already mentioned here. Listen to your heart, listen to what you have going on within, what your inner voice is telling you. But she has turned back to those people here at the background, and it is as if she is not a part of them. She's not a part of this community. And she's sort of facing away from them. And the moon is oftentimes pointing towards our fear, our self-doubt, things that we don't know. And we feel uncertain about them. There is no clarity. And that makes us come up with all sorts of assumptions and possible explanations that most likely are not true, and most likely they make us feel afraid and maybe anxious, maybe even depressed. So the severity of this energy depends on each individual, but nevertheless there could be this self-doubt going on. But the positive side of the Moon card is a very strong intuition, and again, that inner voice. What you know to be true for yourself in your heart, that is your truth, and that is something that you should pursue because you know it is the best thing for you to do. It serves your highest good, and you will end up victorious. And this is definitely the message for you. Don't necessarily listen to what other people have to say, and if you feel like like you are not fitting in, that for some reason you don't feel like you belong, or that other people just don't validate your dream, and you know that they would not understand, this time, in order for you to get that new opportunity, it is definitely better for you if you don't spend too much time thinking about those other people and what their opinions are. Do your own thing, go down your own path, and definitely you will see wonders to happen. And this card, not for you, I think that this card goes pretty well with the Moon card and what it means in this reading for you, because this card says not for you. So I think that this new and exciting opportunity that is currently waiting for you cannot be found in your current circumstances. You need to make some sort of a shift in order to become a match to that new and exciting opportunity to come to you. Because it does feel that you just don't fit in with the crowd. And if you try to please the crowd, if you try to stay with the crowd and go with the crowd, then you won't be successful and you won't be able to manifest this desire of yours as effectively as you could if you would do it your own way and have faith in your own capabilities of creating whatever it is that you would like to create. Because I think that the nature of this new and exciting opportunity for you, group number one, is your own inner strength, your own skills, and your own creativity. Something about you having trust in yourself and what you want. So basically the cards here are not necessarily revealing a specific thing that is coming for you, that is waiting for you, but they are encouraging you to explore this path yourself, because you know that, you already know that. And it would not be helpful for you to show you something that you must explore yourself. You must go down this path. You must connect with your heart. You must trust your intuition and inner voice. You must find confidence in your own ability so that you are victorious. And whatever you want to manifest, go ahead and do that. But it could be challenging if you stay in your old environment, and if you try to adjust to your old environment, because then basically you must recognize that there are things, certain obstacles, certain conditions that are simply not for you. And you should not waste your time and energy trying to fix them or trying to find a way to make things work, because they won't work. At least it will be too much of a compromise, and it won't serve you well. And the last card you have is the Six of Earth. This is the Six of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. And you will be supported. You will find the way to ask for support. You will find your community. You will find this environment that will be much, much more supportive when it comes to you reaching your dreams and goals. And this is also something that happens naturally and organically if you have faith in your dreams and if you are following your heart's calling. You attract all the circumstances, all the resources that you need. And this is again something that you must have faith in, that things will fall into place when you need them, and everything will turn out just fine, irrespective of what you think down here, what doubts do you have, what worries do you have, irrespective of all that. Notice those more negative beliefs and thoughts that are maybe circling in your mind. Notice them and just simply release them, let them go, let them be, but don't become them. You have this whole thing going on. And you have a very strong intuition, group number 1. You already know, so please do trust it and you will be victorious. Okay, so this is your message, group number 1. I think it is a lovely message and I hope that you find it helpful. And I'll talk to you soon in my next video. Bye-bye. Hi there and welcome back. This is your reading if you picked the second pile of cards. And what about your new and exciting opportunities? Group number 2, what is coming your way? Well, to be honest, group number 2, I do have a feeling that this new and fresh opportunity that you may be looking for is not necessarily that new and fresh, because you have the Nine of Wands here and the Nine of Fire, which is basically the same card, just from different decks. And this is speaking about that last battle, that one final battle that you must go through before you finish something, before something is complete, before you achieve your goal. And with the Nine of Wands or the Nine of Fire, it can be challenging because this last thing, this final thing that you must accomplish and go through is something that will test everything that you have learned along your journey. It will be like a final exam, the final test for you. And it could feel, sometimes it could feel scary. You could question your ability, whether you will be able to do it. And maybe you are tired, you feel already exhausted and drained, or something along those lines. Basically, you don't feel confident that you will be able to get through that and overcome that and have your victory. And so So it is very, very important with this Nine of Wands energy to take a proper rest, to collect yourself, to regroup, and to revisit your motivation, what drives you in the first place, what made you go on this journey, and what is it that you want to accomplish. It is very important that you get those inner matters in order here, so that you are confident and you know what you are doing here and what is it that you want to accomplish, and that will give you the strength that you need to overcome whatever obstacle you feel you may be facing. And also the World card. It is all about endings and finishing things and completion. But in your reading, you have this card reversed, so the ending is not there yet. And I think it goes pretty well with that Nine of Wands energy, because indeed, there is something, one last thing that you must do. And I'm wondering how it goes along with that new and exciting opportunity that you want. Perhaps you want to skip ahead this one final stage that you must go through, and you want to jump right to that new beginning, that new opportunity. Maybe you are tired. Maybe you don't see how this all could end, because indeed with the World card being reversed, it can sometimes be frustrating that things are simply not coming into fruition and you just don't see how to make that completion possible. And maybe you already know that you must find that inner strength, or maybe you need some additional resources before you are able to tackle this and complete this. And if you are not sure enough, you may start already looking for the next thing that will come your way. But the message here in the cards for you is, before you can attract that new and exciting opportunity, which is a new beginning basically for you, it is like a completion of one cycle, which then opens up space for that new beginning to come to you. You must complete the previous chapter. And please don't doubt yourself. You have what it takes. You have that inner strength that is necessary in order for you to do that. It is just a matter of you taking some time, having some rest, rethinking all your journey and everything that you have already accomplished so far, because it will help you finish this. And what else do you have going on? So you have the Emperor card, and it is reversed, and that is interesting. The Emperor is about responsibility. It is about expansion and conquering new territories and taking on new responsibilities and being responsible for other people. The Emperor is a very strong leader. He has a vision, he knows what he is up to, he knows what he is after, and he is doing everything in his ability to make that vision true. But the Emperor is reversed here. So it could go hand in hand with that reversed World card, and it could be another indication for you, group number 2, that you may be lacking in direction, or that you may feel that you don't have what it takes to complete this, that you may lack some skills or strength or help, support that you may need. So basically, you could be doubting yourself, that you are able to get to that completion yourself. And it could manifest for you as not taking the action that is needed. You could be procrastinating a lot with the reversed Emperor, or you could be lacking discipline or motivation to do things. Well, for you, this is definitely something that you must do yourself. You must work on a personal level with your psychology. You must upgrade the way you think, because please know, group number 2, that the result that you are looking for is possible for you. And don't skip ahead. Don't try to skip ahead to get right to that new beginning that you want to have for yourself. Because it would not feel as nearly as good as it will when you do this properly. If you really close this chapter and open up a new one, and then this new beginning, your new and exciting opportunity will just fit in there perfectly, and you will be very proud of yourself, and you will feel that you really deserve it, that you have worked so hard towards it, and this is something that you really deserve. And there is something about that that is very important to you, something that you need in order to make this all happen. You will also grow as a person. You will develop your personality, your inner strength. You will become more trusted, and you will be able to really be a better authority, both for yourself and other people. So you could expand your area of influence after this, and it's very important for you. And there's a lot of energy building up with the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Fire. Indeed, you just need to find a way to access it and use it, to turn those cards around so that they are upright, and so that you have your completion and you have your promotion, whether it's really like a promotion in your job, or maybe it's something that you want to start, like a business for yourself, or do something that adds new things to take care of in your life, but in a very good way, in a way that empowers you and makes you feel that you know what you are doing and that you are somebody to rely upon. Again, both for yourself and other people. And one last card here is the Oracle card, which says deep knowing. So you must step into your inner wisdom and your intuition. Group number 2. It could be that you don't want to go too deep. You don't want really to bother yourself with that deep stuff, because you may be afraid of what could be coming up, of that inner truth that could surface, and maybe there is a part of you who is very, very afraid to take this step forward. And so you just want to jump right over it into that new exciting opportunity. But deep down you know that this is not how you should be doing that there is something that you haven't finished here, and that you have everything you need to finish things. And you must own your strength, group number 2. You must own your ability and your leadership. You really must go down and find that inner truth for yourself. Look into the mirror and see what is the person that is looking back at you. Who are you? Who are you becoming? And what do you want to avoid? What is so scary about this ending and doing things properly here in this case? If you do this inner search, and if you come up with your own knowing, with that intuitive knowledge that lies within you, then you will be able to get to your new and exciting opportunity, that new beginning that you are looking for, and that will elevate your life in so many ways. Okay, so do stay strong. Group number 2, this is what I see for you, and I hope that you liked this message and found it helpful. And I'll talk to you soon in my next video. Take care and bye-bye. Hello there and welcome back, group number 3. So this is your message if you picked the 3rd pile of cards. And let me see, what about your new and exciting opportunities? What is it that is going on for you? Okay, I want to go to these 2 cards first. The Page of Air. Actually, I I have a feeling that this is that exciting opportunity that you are looking for, group number 3, because the Page of Air, it is the Page of Swords in the traditional tarot, and here in this reading, in this context, it feels like a breath of fresh air. It is really something new, something exciting, something that makes you spread your wings and stretch out and embrace that freshness, that newness, if that is a word even. Basically that possibility for something exciting and something that inspires you and really resonates with your desires. And there is this vast open space around, and you feel that the world is at your feet, basically, with this energy. That is how it feels for me, at least. And such a vastness, such a wide open space, and it's like really you want to stretch out, spread your wings and fly, because perhaps you have been limited and restricted in some way, and now you just want to overcome that and really be free. So that sense of freedom is also here with the Page of Air. And the Oracle card says, come to the edge. So this is about taking risks for your dream, taking risks for what is it that you want. So this new opportunity that you are looking for that will provide more freedom for you is also something that requires you to get out of your comfort zone, get out of that which is familiar, safe, and known, and really take that leap of faith and take on risks, because it really requires you to grow and to stretch in a way that expands your ability to hold space for that new thing to come to you, for that new opportunity. So definitely you must become somebody who is free of limitations and who has this open mind and willingness to take risks and go into the unknown in order for you to become a match to that new and exciting opportunity and that freedom. Because I have a feeling that your new opportunity has a lot to do with freeing you. In both of those cards, there are that wide open space, and yes, it could be scary in some way, because then you must find a way to orient yourself, and you must have this inner knowing where you are going and what you want to achieve, what you want to do here. And it could be scary for some people, but it feels like flying. It's like you are soaring up in the sky, and it feels so good to be free, to get in touch with yourself once again, to reconnect with your true nature, with that wild and adventurous part of you who just wants to be alive and to express that, to bring it into being. So that is your opportunity, group number 3. And it is there for you, you see, it is here in your cards. So it's so exciting. It's so exciting to even look at those cards. But it will require from you to do some inner work. You have here the 8 of Cups, and this card could indicate some emotional attachments that you basically need to leave behind. You need to detach yourself and move on to something new. But in order for that new beginning to happen to you, you must break those emotional ties and really free yourself from that emotional baggage that may be weighing you down. And here with the Hermit card, this is indeed about that inner journey, about that soul searching that we must engage in from time to time in order to come to terms with our past, with our old emotions, old wounds that keep us from embracing those new opportunities. And the Hermit is inviting you to not be afraid to venture inside, to go and explore your inner territory, even though it feels dark and maybe it feels messy and chaotic, and you don't necessarily know what you will find there and whether it's even useful. But the hermit carries with him this light, and that is the light of your consciousness. So if you consciously visit those more darker places of your being, then you can deliberately come to terms with them, release what needs to be released. And when you come back, when you return from that inner journey, you will be relieved. You will have this sense of lightness, and you will already feel that you are a much better match to this new freedom, this new opportunity coming to you. And the Strength card. So, as a result of this work that you will do, you will be able to discover your inner strength and to develop your personality. The Strength card is often about taming your inner demons. It is about conquering your fear and your weaknesses and, all those voices in your head that are belittling you and telling you that you cannot do something, that you are not good enough, and that you will never be able to accomplish what you want. And this is about all those self-sabotaging tendencies that we have. But you do have in your power to have control over them. And it is not about suppressing them or avoiding them, denying that they exist. This is just the opposite, in fact. So the Strength and the Hermit card, it is about really facing your shadow, going within, looking at your weaknesses, looking at your fears, looking at your self-doubts, your negative beliefs and limiting assumptions, everything that is currently there, that is holding you attached to the past, to your old version, to your old self, which is limited and constrained in so many ways and cannot have that freedom. And basically, the old version of you would not be able to survive in this openness, in this vastness, because it needs that constriction. It needs to be small, it needs to stay invisible in order to stay safe. Very often, our less developed selves or aspects need safety more than anything else. And it is something that we must work on in order to get past that, in order to grow, in order to shed our old skin and become stronger. And you can definitely do that, group number 3. So be courageous, be brave, be strong, and know that what you want can definitely be achieved. Your opportunity to invite more freedom in your life is definitely there for you. But again, as I said, it requires you to take risks. It will ask of you to do things that you have not dared to do before. So you need to be brave. And also you must make sure that you won't back down, that basically you will keep going, you will take that leap of faith if that will be necessary. And for that you must release the past, those past emotions. Don't hold on to old memories, to old habits and patterns that basically they just don't do any good for you anymore. And you can fix that for yourself, definitely with the Strength card. Be brave to face your shadow, group number 3. Be brave enough to journey within in your darkness and see what needs healing, what needs to be released, and what opportunities for growth can you find there. And once you develop yourself and your personality, once you become that freedom and that breath of fresh air that you so much want to have, Once you become that internally, then you can go ahead and do stuff in the outer world. You can create change, whatever you want. You can take risks. You can quit your job. You can move to another country and do whatever thing that you desire, whatever is that freedom, whatever freedom means to you. You can have that. It's yours. But again, it's super, super important, group number 3, that you don't hold on to the past and that you make sure that there are no anchors holding you stuck into that small and limited space that you may be living in right now. Okay, so this is your message. I hope that you found it helpful and inspiring, and I truly wish the best for you, group number 3, and I'll talk to you soon in my next video. Bye bye. Hi, I'm glad to see you back, group number 4. So this is your message if you picked the 4th pile of cards, and let us have a look at the new and exciting opportunities that are coming your way, group number 4. And first I want to talk about those 2 cards, the 10 of Earth and Peace, which is the Oracle card. So the 10 of Earth is all about financial abundance. It is that sense of completion and accomplishment, that everything you need, you have. And you have all your needs provided for. You can take care of yourself and your family. And the 10 of Earth is all about the material world. So it is about money. It is about your resources and your financial well-being. But it is also about the emotions that come with it. So when you feel accomplished and when you feel that you have everything you need to take care of yourself and your loved ones, you feel good, right? You feel fulfilled, and definitely the sense of fulfillment is very strong with the 10 of Earth. It is a sort of a culmination. The things are good, the life is good, you feel fine, you feel all right, and you are able to enjoy the pleasures of life. And peace. This is also something that you feel. You feel peaceful. There is nothing to worry about. Often money and financial issues, abundance issues, they can often make us very anxious because we need that abundance to survive on this planet, right? And if we perceive that we don't have enough, if we lack something important, something that we need, or we are looking into future full of doubt because we just don't see how we could create that safety for us, because the future feels unsafe and we don't know how we will be making money after a while, it is not peaceful at all. So when it comes to that new and exciting opportunity, it is definitely something that has to do with creating that sense of safety and peace of mind and that financial security and stability that you so much want and also deserve. And it doesn't have to be necessarily about money and finances, even though it could be, but it could also be really about your career or how you position yourself in the world, basically. And it feels very safe. It feels like this is your place. This is where I belong. This is something that I have built, something I have created, and I feel peaceful about that. It is not a shaky ground. I am standing firmly in this place, represented by the 10 of Earth, and I am prosperous. So again, this could also be your health. So maybe you are looking forward to improve your health. So basically, this could be about anything that we find important and that we highly value when it comes to the material world. And the exciting news for you here is that things indeed seem to get in motion for you. It does seem that you will have a chance to attract that abundance or that state of material and financial stability that you are looking for in your life, indicated by these cards down here. So let me first talk about the reversed Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man card in tarot is often about those situations when we have to surrender to the reality of the situation, of what life is, how life is, because we cannot do much about that. It feels like being suspended, and for that reason, the energy of the Hanged Man is not necessarily pleasant, because most of the time we like to see that we are making some progress. But with the Hanged Man card, it is not the case. In your reading, though, this card is reversed. So you may have a chance now, or you will soon have a chance to also reverse your situation. And this card, the Four of Cups, is pretty similar to what has been already described, because when it is upright, you sort of don't want to use the opportunities that are there for you. And it could be because you just don't feel like doing that. You don't feel excited. They are boring. They don't challenge you enough. Or simply you don't feel that this is the right solution for you. So none of these cups seem attractive to you. So you reject them. You don't take them. But you don't see the real offer just yet. Maybe you feel that it is coming, that these are not the ones that you need, and so you kind of postpone taking action because you are waiting for that one ideal solution to present itself to you. And the reversal of this card shows that you may be actually starting to see what is the real option for you. And maybe you have already come across that ideal opportunity that you think will take you where you want to get. So it does feel pretty similar to the reversed Hanged Man. So maybe you had been through some period where you just didn't do much, or you couldn't do much about your circumstances. But as for now, the circumstances have shifted for you in some way. Either it has already happened to you, or it is about to happen. And you can now find a way forward, and the pace will definitely pick up for you according to this message. And the final card for you here is the Three of Wands, which is pretty much about embracing that new opportunity and really getting back in motion again. And you can see here that whirlpool, the water is swirling around and those little ships are circling there, and it indicates movement and is about making progress. So and it also feels exciting. It is definitely exciting. So it is something that you cannot wait to get your hands on, something you just cannot wait to start doing. So that is your indication, group number 4. If you feel dull, if you feel bored, if you feel that you are simply not interested in something, then it is not a thing that you should pursue, even though you may feel a need to create that financial security, that you could be having some anxiety regarding that, and there could be that feeling that you must do something to change that. But doing things that don't excite you is not the best way for you to go about that. And your new and exciting opportunity will feel exactly like that. It will feel exciting. You will want to pursue it. And that is how you know, that is your indication that this is the right path for you to take. At this time, group number 4, you will instantly know that something is shifting about the energy of the current circumstances when you are thinking about this opportunity, or when you finally see it, when it finally shows up and presents itself to you. You are no longer here in this position with the Four of Cups, where you just, no, it's not, I don't feel like doing that, or okay, I may try to do that, but it feels I just don't feel it's me. It's not my thing. And even with the Hanged Man card, which is a bigger lesson, it is a major arcana card. So it is really about, this is not the time for you to control your life. This is not the time when you are in the driver's seat of your life. Or at least that is the perception that you may have for this time period. But when the Hanged Man card is reversed, that you may have had a chance to learn your lesson, and now you can start to get more control back over your life. And basically, indeed, something will open up, something new will come your way, but I wouldn't say it is necessarily brand new. It is not that you are changing something and something completely new just pops up for you to take, because the Three of Wands is often about our past effort, which is now coming to fruition, and which is now helping us leverage the work that we have already done. So this new opportunity could actually be something that is coming in, but is building upon the existing foundation. So be mindful of that, group number 4, because it could be that you are simply able to add to something that you have already accomplished, already established, something that is already there for you, some sort of foundation and past work that has been done. And now you are able to speed that up, to maybe find a way to keep going with that. And it is something that will help you build that material security in whatever shape and form it is for you. And of course, the peace that comes with that peace of mind that is there for you when you finally see that this is the way to that outcome. This is the path to that, and then these actions that I take will get me there and will create those results. So basically, this is a very solid opportunity. It promises you, it almost guarantees you the result that you are after. And that is also something that you must keep in mind when you are maybe evaluating the existing opportunities, because this is not necessarily about taking risks, about completely changing things, about starting completely new things. As I already said, this is something that builds upon the existing foundation, and something that does so in a safe and secure way. You feel confident that this will work. And that inner sense of confidence is your indication that you are on the right track for you. Okay, so this is the message for you, group number 4. So indeed, look for solid and safe opportunities that not only make you excited, but also feel that they will work and that they will get you here. That is your message, and I hope that you find it helpful. And I wish you all the best, and I'll talk to you soon in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, it's lovely to have you back. So this is your message if you picked the 5th pile of cards. And let us have a look at your new and exciting opportunities, group number 5. What is it that is going on for you? Well, I do have a feeling that you may be very busy at the moment doing something. You have the Chariot card. The Chariot is all about movement. It's all about making progress. But the thing with the Chariot card is that it's also pretty challenging and demanding. It takes a lot of energy to to be in control, because, well, the white horse represents your conscious movement and your conscious intention, your goal that you want to achieve, and all the activities that you are doing, the action that you are taking to get towards your goal. But the black horse represents your shadow side, your fear, your doubt, the lack of discipline, procrastination. So everything that you need to overcome to get to your goal. And it really requires a lot from you energy-wise. You must be very focused. You must have a very strong drive and motivation to make things work with the Chariot card. But your Chariot card is reversed. So indeed, it shows that you are busy. You also have this Eight of Wands here, which is somehow similar to the Chariot. It's also about movement and making progress and traveling and making plans and acting on those plans and all those sorts of things. So you could indeed be very busy, but I'm wondering whether you are busy on the right thing. Because if we are talking about that new and exciting opportunity that you are currently welcoming in your life, it could be that your current focus is not allowing for that opportunity to present itself. You simply cannot see it because it's not there. It's not on that path you are currently going down. You are keeping yourself busy. You are truly occupied with your duties and tasks and obligations, and maybe you even feel excited because the energy of the Eight of Wands, it's really excited. It's really exciting. It's something you enjoy doing. You love doing that. It makes you feel alive. Things are in motion, and the progress is being made. So it's pretty fine. It's pretty good, but it does seem that you may not be directing that excitement and that energy in the right direction. Well, here you have the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is all about relaxation. It's taking rest. It's indulging in those pleasures of life that basically allows you feel that you are rested and relaxed and you enjoy yourself. There are no tension at all. Basically, you feel good about yourself. So when it comes to you finally attracting your opportunity, your new and exciting opportunity, you must be relaxed. Because if you are overly focused on this, on constantly balancing out those two forces, the one that pushes you forward and the other one that puts obstacles in your way, if you are constantly dealing with that, you are under pressure all the time. You are tense, and even though you may enjoy the process of doing that, it takes all your attention. It takes all your time, all your energy, and at the end of the day, when you come home, you just fall into bed and you don't want to do anything because you are too tired and you need to get some strength back to start over the next day. But this is something that should shift for you if you want to get in touch with that exciting opportunity that are coming your way, group number 5. And that's why here is an invitation to let those reins go and to surrender and maybe change from this warrior mode into a more perceptive and more peaceful and still state of being. It doesn't mean that you should abandon what you are doing, but you should definitely create some habits and create some time and space in your life to invite those more relaxing activities where you don't need to be overly focused on achieving your goals and where you can just relax and enjoy yourself. And it is important for you because the nature of your new and exciting opportunity is like that. It feeds your soul more than it brings you the results. that you are looking for here. It is not about your next achievement. It is not about your next business success or whatever you are trying to accomplish here. This is a soul level opportunity, something that really makes your heart open up and sing, and something that fills you up with happiness and joy. If you can imagine that feeling, group number 5. So on one hand, you have this constant battle. And even though it may be exciting, it is not one that makes you truly happy at the end of the day. It makes you exhausted. And you can realize your potential by doing that, no doubt about that, but something else. But you need something else to be happy. And your new and exciting opportunity, the one your soul is longing for, is precisely that. You have here the messenger of water and the treasure island. And this is a very watery energy, and water represents emotions. It represents relationships and emotional fulfillment. So if I could give an example for you, then this could be investing yourself in a relationship more as opposed to working all the time or developing yourself all the time. Because there is something about other people's presence, about intimate relationship, about true and deep connection with another person that makes you feel alive and truly seen and appreciated. And your soul is longing for that. And indeed, this is that exciting opportunity that is already coming your way. Because the messenger of water is a message. It is like a confession of love. Somebody is sending you this message, I love you. Or it could not be that literal. It could be simply attraction that they feel for you. They feel interested in you. They would like to approach you, but they may have doubts about whether you are available. If you are constantly busy, if you have so much on your plate, do you even have a place in your life for them? So that could be one scenario. Other scenario could be, it could also be that you are already in a relationship and maybe that other person feels a little bit neglected by you, or you have not been able to spend too much time with them. This is something that should change. And that new and exciting opportunity for you is to connect to that feeling that you need more of this, you need more of this relationship. Maybe it is somebody you yourself have noticed, and you are the messenger of water. You are speaking your heart. You are being honest with this person and approaching them. So instead of investing all your energy into battling your challenges and overcoming those obstacles, you should direct that excitement and that progress and that movement towards this person that you are interested in. Because that is the true value of your life, as indicated by this card, the Treasure Island. Things that make you feel truly rich and wealthy and prosperous are those things that you value the most. The real treasures of your life are the ones that you feel deep down hold an immense value for you. And in your case, it has to do with relationships. Or at least, if it's not a relationship, since this is a general reading, it could be a hobby, a creative hobby, some creative way to express yourself, something to do with art, with spirituality, with those higher and more mystical realms of life, something that is very different from the business jungle that you may be fighting in with the Chariot card. And it will bring forth more relaxation in your life. It will help you feel more rested and more happy about yourself. It will help you enjoy yourself more. So to wrap it all up, group number 5, the exciting and fresh opportunity that is waiting for you is relationship or some creative hobby or something that your soul is longing for, and you already feel that. But what it needs is that you open yourself up to it and don't try to control the outcome, because that is not going to work. When it comes to water, when it comes to emotions, you don't control them, you just let them be. You let them unfold and change and flow just like water does, and it brings some beautiful new influences in your life that will feed and nourish your soul. Okay, so this is your message, group number 5. I hope you liked it, and I truly wish you all the best. I wish you to be able to discover your treasure island, and I'll talk to you soon in my next video. Bye bye.